It's time, guys. It's time. In about a week's time, the serverslam for Marathon is gonna commence. I am so excited. And yeah, I want to talk about Marathon. It's been a minute. I've been kind of like consuming any little video I can see online. There's tons of good stuff out there. And what's making me happy is that it seems like the sentiment is starting to reverse, turn around 180. And now we're trying to get everyone to kind of stick, I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this. Anyway, I have been watching videos nonstop. Everything looks good, but I do want to point out, I think it's funny. It's very funny, the switch up, if you will, with just content creators in general. Now, let me just start this by saying, I respect anyone who's still on the fence about this, or even just straight up doesn't like it. I get that, okay? I understand where you're coming from. At least I hope I do. I've rationalized in my head why I think someone wouldn't like this. And to me, I'm kind of projecting what I think about that on how that's how the detractors are thinking. That being said, there's also a lot of haters, a lot of shit talkers. It has come to the point now where people are asking me about it, people that I didn't know even knew what Marathon was. So we are headed in the right direction. Fear not, Marathon Glazers, okay? The time is upon us. This is making me happy, but it is funny. Okay, so driving earlier when I was doing some errands, I was listening to, a few other channels that I hadn't seen, or they've done very light Marathon content. And it seems, and I think it's so funny, it seems that even themselves, they're kind of letting the audience kind of change their opinion, which isn't, I won't say bad, but I mean, like, come on now. Let's have a little self-awareness here, okay? It does feel good to kind of be on the Marathon Glazer train, and things are kind of just, working out for us. Everything's fucking cool. And I'm at the point now that anyone's like, oh, I don't want this art style. Fuck off. I don't give a shit. All right, you don't know what peak is. By the way, we should make a note that everyone's like, oh, I don't know about this art style. Let's see, okay? I feel like in 5, 6, 7 years, maybe we look back 10 years from now at this game, and you're like, well, Marathon was actually a cult classic, or some bullshit, I don't know. You know how these fucking content creators and YouTubers, how they, they be making their internet essays and whatnot. I'm so excited. Resident Marathon Glazer here. Also, too, I want to bring it to attention, which I think is the funniest thing ever, is that I don't know if a lot of people know this, or maybe you have stumbled upon this. There's a lot of Marathon memes, or GIFs, I should say. There's so many. There are so many. You look up like on a GIF, on Instagram or Discord or whatever, or you type in Marathon and then type in one of the factions. You get a ton of them. The nucleoric ones, they're fucking hilarious. Get ready though, dude. We're starting to see the content creators, and I know I don't really consider myself that yet. Not yet, but the YouTubers, content creators, they're switching up. Now when you type in Marathon, dude, there's no more Marathons, Concord 2, Concord 3, whatever the fuck. We're past that. And I had a feeling, hey, I won't lie, all right? That I know the things that I like are fucking cool, okay? not to glaze myself, all right? But I'm in a glazing mood right now. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about, dude. Where's all the Marathon hate? It's just a bunch of Marathon lore videos and Marathon glazing videos. Marathon must learn this from our creators. Yeah. Marathon, the complete analysis. Right now, okay, so I have a feeling, so if this is what it's giving me, I guess I would have to try like on a different browser. Some Marathon content, okay, but look at this one. Marathon game, the Marathon looks gas, okay? Wait, this is the video I was watching driving home. Yeah, see? Look, what does he say? The general statement of the channel right now, on all my socials, that you guys are really, really excited for a Marathon. This is hilarious, dude. You hear what he's saying? Oh my gosh. I've never, staycation. I don't even know who this is. Yeah, dude, there is no negative sentiment anymore now. They've completely turned the algorithm into their favor now. So if there's somebody who is trying to do some light research on the game because they've heard about it and they're like, oh, is this the new Bungie game? I might have to pick this up. This can make Marathon stand out. Yeah, yeah, okay, it's all Glaze now. Be prepared. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about that. Shroud is a Marathon partner. There's gonna be a lot of streamers, big streamers that are now being partnered. It's happening. And there's this weird thing too I saw on Twitter, especially with Smash JT. I don't know, that guy, I don't know. That's like hater central over there. I'm not saying the content he makes is bad. It's just, it's too much for me. I feel like it gives me a headache. Even if I agree with it, it gives me a headache. A lot of stuff happening. Anyway, there's this weird thing where it's like, oh, it's an ad, you're getting paid to play, the game must not be very good. I don't know what fucking world we live in where a company doesn't pay for marketing to have people play their game. They did this with Apex. They paid people to play Mind's Eye. I don't understand where this idea comes from, where like, oh, they're paying people to play the game, so it must not be good. That is a crazy thing to say, okay? That's just the future of marketing. And if anything, I feel like it's a little jealous, you know? I mean, I'm a little jealous. I want to get paid to fucking play. Make me a fucking partner, dude. Oh, man. But to just throw out a whole game because you're saying, oh, you have to pay someone? This must be slop. Is the most brain dead take I could ever hear. I don't understand. It makes no fucking sense. What do you want them to do? Complete shadow drop with nothing? We just had a couple games that did that recently. Highguard tried to do that. And granted, if you rewatch their highlights video for the creator little invitation that they had, it's very cherry picking. You can just listen to the language. It's all over the place. It doesn't make any sense for that to be a basis of why you would think the game is not good, because it's retarded. You can, even if a game, there's probably a game they like Space Marine. I'll give Space Marine as an example. You know, you can do this with any example. Or fucking Doom, you know, they paid those people to play the fucking game when it came out. Obviously, you know, obviously there's some properties that are bigger than streamers and they don't need to do that because they can literally just, a game comes out and everybody plays it. But they paid motherfuckers to play those games. Are you gonna say those games are trash? No. I don't know. I can go around with this all day long. It's like arguing with a fucking little kid. Like they already convinced themselves they don't like Marathon for whatever reason, and now any little thing that they can latch onto, they will critique and use that as a basis to like, well, the game must be ass. Whoa, color? The game must be ass. Whoa, girl in my game? The game must be fucking ass. Woke game? Even the Destiny 3 fans, okay? Destiny fans in general, the hate for this because you're mad that Destiny 3 isn't a thing is so like, it's so funny to me because I feel like if you were real, you know, maybe I'm wrong. No, it feels forced because this is their next game that they're making. But to think this is the only game they're making is crazy. You know, I'm not saying Destiny 3 is not in development or is in development. It's a huge franchise. If anything, it's the new Destiny is the new Halo for the studio. And what I mean by that is it's their flagship property. They're probably gonna take a break from it now. They're gonna come back with a D3, probably with better, it's gonna have run on probably a better engine. The technical aspects are gonna leap. You would think you would want that, okay? And that takes time. So honestly, to me, it's just like a bunch of little fucking kids complaining about that. Oh, we don't get Destiny 3, we don't get Destiny 3. Sometimes people need a break. They need to work on something else, okay? I'm not saying, do we know if it's gonna be good? No. But homie, dude, it's like I love pizza, okay? And I could eat that shit every day. At least I tell myself that. But I know if I eat pizza every day, I'm probably gonna get fucking lactose, all right, from the amount of cheese I'm eating. I really just wanted to come and make a video, let you guys know that I'm still here. I've kind of just been enjoying the engagement I'm getting. This is probably the most engagement I've had. So I'm very proud of myself for even if I got someone detracting or hating in my comments. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I hope the serverslam does well. I will say this, guys. It is a serverslam, so be prepared to launch it and then it not fucking working because of technical issues or the amount of people trying to log on, which in a way is a good thing. Like, holy shit, we got so many people logging on. Like, we can't, you know, we can't support this many. You know, a Helldivers 2 situation. That's a good thing. But you know damn well if the fucking game doesn't launch correctly, people are gonna be like, whoa, like, it's a server slam. How do they not anticipate this many people? Get the fuck out of here, dude. We're gonna have the same issues when GTA 6 Online comes out, okay? I'd be surprised if there's no fucking issues when that game come out. Anyway, I digress. I'm excited. I'm very hopeful. I can't wait. I got some fucking hot wings today. We're gonna be watching some Marathon lore videos and eating some fucking wings, dude. Anyway, thank you for kind of listening to me rant. I'll see you server side. I cannot wait. There might be another video coming up just for me just babbling. I'm all fired up. I'm all fired up now. Marathon for the win. Resident Marathon Glazer here. Go buy your merch, buy your game. Let's go. Actually, don't buy the game. I forgot. don't pre-order. Don't wait.